Alice Upside Down and Camp Rock. How are you similar and how are you different?
Okay, well, they're completely different characters, which I absolutely love. So I'll start with Camp Rock and then work my way to this right here. Camp Rock, I play Caitlin, who's an aspiring music producer, and she's confident, she's sarcastic, and she knows what she wants in life completely. Alice, on the other hand, is unsure of herself. Feels like she's always humiliated and going through the constant awkward phases, and you know, she's growing up with only male influences because her mom passed away at an early age. So I relate to Caitlin in the respect that I love music and composing and writing my own songs, but I think she's a little extreme for me. I relate to Alice because every girl and guy goes through the phase where they just want to fit in or find that special trait about themselves that'll make them shine in front of other people.
How was your experience working with talented actors and actresses such as the Jonas Brothers, Maria Canals, and Demi Lovato?
Well, that in Camp Rock was off-the-wall, crazy fun. I got to learn a lot about their musical styles and how, you know, they play instruments and how they write their songs and all the thought process that goes into it. But working on Cheaper by the Dozen and having Steve Martin, who's a legend and such a professional, I learned a lot from him. And on Alice Upside Down, Penny Marshall, who's been in the business for a really long time, she's just watching her work ethic really helped me.
Did you have any memorable or funny experiences happen on set?
Yes, of course. On every set, there's always bloopers, and I think that's what makes the cast bond even closer. On Alice, we actually had a scene where I have to dump cheese onto my clothes, and I have this thing about the smell of cheese, and if it's anywhere near me, I get really nauseous, and I had to have it all over me for a really long time, so it was a little disgusting.
Acting in such movies as Cheaper by the Dozen, Step Up, and you've also been on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and on That's So Raven, and in Missy Elliott videos, and Eminem videos. Okay, out of all the talented people you've worked with, who has been the one person you've enjoyed working with the most?
I would say probably Bonnie Hunt, and she played my mother in Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2. She's such a beautiful person, and she's so successful and accomplished, and she stays away from all of the paparazzi and, you know, bad press, and she's still working so hard, and she has her new talk show coming out. She's funny, she's witty, she's talented, everything that I'd like to do in a moment.
How do you compare yourself to present and past Disney teen stars such as Ashley Tisdale, Vanessa Hudgens, Britney Spears, or Hilary Duff?
Wow. Well, if I could even be compared to them, it would be an honor. They are so talented, and I think Hilary Duff actually designed the formula for Disney stars.
Yeah.
She began with the series and expanded into music, and now she's got her perfume, she's got her clothing line, everything, and I really respect that. I'd love to follow in her footsteps. My role model in the business is probably Jodie Foster or Natalie Portman because they prioritize education, and I'm really into that, keeping that on the top of the list.
Okay, how important is exercise and a healthy lifestyle to you? I've heard about your website, getfitwithalyson.com.
Yes, getfitwithalyson.com is a site where teens can go and talk about mental issues, physical issues, and just find that confidence and feel like they fit in. For me, health and fitness is completely, it's got to be there, a part of daily life, every single day, all the time, because if I'm not on my best behavior, and if I'm not rested, and if I'm not well nourished, I'm not going to be able to perform my best. So eating, you know, a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and taking care of myself will instill the habits now that I'll carry on in, you know, my later years.
Are there any future projects you'd like to tackle, like maybe a clothing line like the Arcade National or something like that?
Future projects, well, I'm designing my own dance shoe, and it's with the Block Dance Apparel Corporation, and I'm really hoping that that comes out soon because I really need a versatile sneaker that I can wear in the studio and out of the studio, and I think dancers will appreciate that.
If you could collaborate with one musical artist and make a killer track, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Anyone?
Anyone.
Gosh. Well, who would you collaborate with?
I'd probably say Britney Spears.
Oh, okay.
Just because I think she needs a little bit of help. Everyone does like her. I mean,
oh yeah,
does like
her music is completely infectious.
Yeah.
I guess if I could work with one person, I would say India Ari, which is a little interesting. But when I sing, I have alternative soulful pop, and she kind of tackles that area.
Yeah. That's interesting. Wow. all the experience you have in acting, dancing, and in movies, what sort of advice can you give to kids who want to enter this industry?
Well, it is a lot of work. It looks like so much fun, and it is so much fun, but you have to put a lot of work into it. And you have to be able to learn how to face rejection, because there's going to be a lot of auditions where you don't have the specific look they're going for. I think also another piece of advice is to be so determined and so goal-oriented and focused, and keep your priorities straight. Family first, education, and then career. Because you have time. You have time. I'm only 14. I don't have to work if I don't want to.
Yeah.
So just take it one day at a time.
If you weren't in this business, what would you be doing?
I would be a unicyclist, and I would cook, and I would play basketball.
Awesome.
Yes.